Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good Sunday evening. Here's a look at what I'm tracking as we finish up the weekend and head back into the work week. If you thought the weather today was nice, well, you might enjoy tomorrow's even more because we're expecting temperatures to be a little bit warmer. The downside to tomorrow, it is going to be a bit breezier. That's going to be bringing in that warmer air. We're going to stay dry for the next few days. It's not until we get late in the week that we're tracking the next chance of some rain that looks to impact the Wabash Valley. So looking at the day planner over the course of tomorrow, notice we're expecting a mix of sun and clouds. So you'll see more of that sunshine. That's going to help get highs up into the upper 60s for the afternoon. And some places, especially farther south, probably going to make it to near 70. However, notice the wind. It's going to be kicking up, especially into the afternoon. Southwest breeze anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And you'll also notice it starts to shift and come out of the west into the evening. That's as a weak cold front's going to start to slide through the Wabash Valley. But looking at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker tonight, not much happening out there. We have a mostly clear sky. There are some high clouds trying to drift in from central Illinois, so we could see those pass through during the night, but they're not going to impact our forecast too much for us. In fact, temperatures aren't going to cool off too much more than where they are now. Several spots are down into the upper 40s. If not, you're still holding on to the 50s. It's 51 in Casey. Robinson just dropped down to 49 along with Vincennes. It's also 49 in Linton. Paris at 47, 50 here in Terre Haute, and Linton, or Lagodi I should say, is checking in at 53. So looking at the temperature trend over the next 5 days, tomorrow is going to be the warmest of the next 5 with a high in the upper 60s, well above that average that's 48. But notice by the time we get to the middle part of the week, temperatures are going to drop behind that front back to where they should be for this time of year. So it is going to be cooler than it has been lately, but that's going to be pretty typical for early March. We may see those temperatures nudge up a bit on Friday before some more cool air spills in by the time we get to the weekend. Looking at Futurecast going through the rest of the night, again some passing clouds, but other than that, no issues through the night. And that's going to take us into our Monday. The wind's going to start to kick up out of the south. We'll see some clouds drifting through at times, but other than that, Monday's shaping up to be pretty nice and another taste of spring. But notice as we get into the evening, the wind arrows shift and come out of the northwest. That's going to be behind that weak front. So it's going to come through without any rain, but could bring an increase in cloud cover late in the evening. It's going to be a colder night tomorrow night thanks to that passing front. We'll drop back down into the 30s. And as a result, Tuesday is going to be a cooler day with a high near 50. But again, we're going to stay quiet. We're going to see a mix of sun and clouds on Tuesday. We'll advance this forward going into Wednesday. You'll notice some precipitation trying to edge into the western part of the News 10 viewing area, but it looks like it's going to fizzle out. So the forecast, I'm going to keep it dry on Wednesday as well. It's not until we get to late Thursday and into Friday that we see a chance for rain sneak back into the forecast. So tonight, 46 is all we're going to fall to for the low under a mostly clear sky, but it will become breezy. Tomorrow, those wind gusts could be as high as 30 miles per hour. It's going to boost highs up into the upper 60s, if not right around 70 degrees. And then tomorrow night, back down into the 30s, 38 for the low, and it will remain breezy with the wind out of the north. The 7-day forecast shows that cooling trend into the middle part of the week, with the best chance of rain Thursday night going into the day on Friday. We should dry up by the weekend, but it will be cooler with highs in the 40s.